Part 2. Verdant Wind. Ethereal Moon. Reunion at Dawn. It is Imperial Year 1185. Nearly 5 years have passed since the fall of the monastery at Garreg Mach, and war continues to plague the lands of Fodlan. Ferdiad has been captured. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in shambles. The Leicester Alliance is on the verge of collapse, fractured by two opposing factions: those who support the Adrestian Empire and its ruler, and those who seek her demise. Meanwhile, under Emperor Edelgard's rule of law, the Adrestian Empire continues to expand its reach. The path to a new Fodlan, unified by Imperial strength, may yet be in sight.
You. How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
I'm still sleeping.
You are a complete and utter fool! Have you not changed one bit? Get on your feet. Right now! I'll coddle you no more! You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Hey, are you awake?
Where am I?
We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river. Garreg Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
What do you mean?
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Saros isn't there anymore. Though, there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know. Anyway, I've heard some thieves have been spotted around those parts these days.
5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that?
The Millennium Festival?
Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going?
The monastery.
Are you crazy? I told you. They say thieves are running amok up there. And there's plenty of other dangers, too. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead.
My students are waiting for me.
Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore.
I love that line. You know, wake up from a coma and the first thing you think about is your students you made a promise to.
Unbelievable.
You overslept, Teach. Pretty rude to keep a fella waiting like that, wouldn't you say? What's with that surprised look, my friend? You didn't really think I'd given up on you coming back, did you? Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. Not just for us, though. No. For all of Fodlan. It's been 5 long years. Where have you been, Teach? You don't really expect me to believe that you've been napping this whole time, do you?
I don't remember.
It's a good one. Except that's not your lying face. I guess I've got no choice but to believe you. You're not exactly normal to begin with, so it's not a huge stretch to imagine you sleeping for that long. And this is where you say, just kidding, right? If this is a rib, now's the time to fess up.
It's the truth.
You must be insane, and yet... fine. I believe you, okay? But that means you don't know anything that happened after your last battle, right? I guess it's on me to catch you up. As you can see, Garreg Mach was crushed by the Empire and was never restored. The monastery is in ruins, and the town is in pretty bad shape too. Can you guess why?
Ray's been sleeping too.
It would seem that's one possible explanation, since you insist that's what you've been up to. All we know for sure is that Rhea suddenly vanished during that battle 5 years ago. The Knights of Seiros have apparently been searching all over Fodlan for her. But the fact that this place is in ruins tells me they still haven't found her.
I'm worried.
Worried, huh? Well, for better or worse, Rhea was clearly fond of you. But I'm not so sure whether it would be good for her to return as the Archbishop. Rather, with her gone... never mind. This could be a dangerous conversation. Before we discuss the state of affairs in each territory, are you hungry? You must be. It's not much, but I did bring some food with me. Let's eat up and go from there. Whew, I am stuffed. Even the most humble of meals taste great with the right company. By the way, Teach, do you remember the night before the ball? I know it was 5 years ago, but we promised that the Golden Deer House would reunite during the Millennium Festival. Today's the day we promised to meet up, but no one's here.
They must not like us.
You know everyone looked up to you, right? Or is this your way of telling me I was a lousy house leader? Let's wait just a little longer. You never know, maybe someone will show up after all. Hey, Teach, just waiting around sounds boring, so why don't we get in some exercise? You know, help with digestion and stuff. You must be in bad shape if you've been sleeping for 5 years. It'll do you good to get your body moving again.
You want to work out?
Something like that. Look, if you come with me, you'll understand. Oh, and don't forget your weapons, okay? I want to make sure neither your leadership nor your skill with a blade have dulled.
In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Imperial loyalist Cornelia has subdued all regions of the former royal house of Blathed to prevent further revolt. Prince Dimitri has been sentenced. Now, the backbone of the former kingdom, Houses Gautier and Fraldarius, struggle to continue the resistance. Cornelia, operating out of the royal palace, has accepted the support of the Empire to build an army and plots to wipe out all remaining kingdom forces. In the Leicester Alliance, House Regan leads an anti-imperial faction, while House Gloucester directs the Empire's supporters. Despite the undeniable threat of fracture, the Alliance's adept new leader, Claude, deftly maintains the outward appearance of a unified front. In Enbar, the imperial capital of the Adrestian Empire, Emperor Edelgard fights to strengthen her regime. She has extended her reach to the kingdom by inciting a coup and continues to draw its former lords under her influence in pursuit of controlling all of Western Fodlan. In the meantime, the Knights of Seros have been dispatched to find Archbishop Rhea, who remains missing despite their searching. Left unattended, the monastery at Garreg Mach has fallen to ruin and become a haven for thieves.
The thieves are here. Apparently they're trying to run off with treasures from the monastery.
What the? Intruders! Protect the goods!
This is gonna get expensive. Collect everything the thieves carried out.
Now I'll try to collect everything, but I make no promises. But yeah, Claude's got Fail Knot now, and he is a Wyvern Master.
At the ready.
What's my strategy?
I see an opportunity right here.
Now's our chance.
I was so excited. I guess I won't do that.
What's
then.
my strategy?
At the ready.
I think I just do this and hope he misses, right? No.
Good time for a secret scheme.
Okay, sick.
At the ready.
What's my strategy? It won't be in vain.
Okay, what if you did now? I guess I'll show off there or not.
So close. We're all desperate, aren't we? More battles means more strength.
I like to flick it.
I must leave them well.
Put the bomber area away, keep the concoction.
All is going to plan. I'm stronger than before.
Hey,
The
Lauren.
barbarity is even worse than the rumors. On my honor as a noble, I will expel these ruffians.
Ignat.
Today was supposed to be a happy day. the monastery is in such disrepair.
Hilda!
Over there. Is that the professor? And the others?
Professor, you're alive! Guess we better handle this before I celebrate, though, huh?
You finally made it. I suppose virtue still exists in this crazy world after all.
Hey, we're still waiting on 3 more people.
Hold a grudge if you must.
Sorry, but I must.
It won't be in vain.
Shall we? My orders?
Steady now.
Shall we?
Don't get used to this.
Watch and learn. Saw that. No mercy.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
I love this map. Right, attack, you attack, and silence will hit
A fitting outcome.
you. Or, silence will heal himself. You have the best attack.
It's time.
I like that.
All is going to plan. This
I just really like, I like this music, so.
That's enough! Sorry, but it's you or me.
What's the music called? I forgot. Chasing Daybreak. I love this chapter. Although I guess I am a bit of a sucker for reunion type things, so.
let's bring them down.
Too close for my liking.
Let's do this. Get back to me.
I took care of it.
Hey Jim, I see an opportunity, do you? Hi, it's Raphael.
Is that the professor? And everyone else? If they're fighting, I gotta go help.
Wow, it's you! Here, I thought you were dead all this time. Could that be the professor's ghost?
Yeah.
Hey, you're late. Hurry up and help.
Pull out all the stops.
Sorry, but I must.
One hell of a good bandit.
It's time.
Why? That'd have been sick. It would set up perfectly. Okay, kill the archer.
Thought you could best me?
That's the second time you missed that.
Whoa! For the future of Fodlan.
I never said he wasn't awesome. I never said that. I think Lorenz's a good unit.
Let's make this quick.
Well, you didn't have thirst request. Why?
I'll do my best.
Leave it to me. Let's get moving.
A nobleman does his duty.
Jeez, Lorenz is taking a bit of a beating. Oh, you're poisoned.
Too easy.
Now!
To think I'd meet my end in a place like this.
We could split into two groups. If we hit them from the...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna... Okay, let's not have Lawrence do that. Back.
What's my strategy?
Your gambit can't be trusted. So,
Steady now.
you take out the archer.
Saw that! I wasn't about to let you go.
Shall we?
You take this guy.
I'll tolerate no obstacle.
You'll get attacked by the weaker guy. Now, if you move down here, Violet will kill this guy.
It won't be in vain.
Shall we? My orders?
I'll do my best.
Leave it to me.
Let's make this quick.
An offensive sight! Too close for my liking.
You can take out the attacker.
Now there's a way forward.
Well, not yet.
Proceed carefully.
You can take out the other.
No time to slow down.
You multi-punch this guy in the face. There we go. So
That's another one.
this situation is fine over here now. Alright, Igna. You go over here. Wait for this guy to attack. Oh my god, doubling. Oh. Mrs. Bruto.
In a hurry to die, are you? I'll tolerate no obstacle.
Okay, that's one of my favorite crit quotes.
Good.
I'm hurt, but I'm with you. Strategy in motion. A fitting outcome. Keep it up.
Here is something to believe in.
All is going to plan. I'll have to be clever.
This'll take some strategy.
Disgusting. Take that, come on.
It's a bad time to die. I'm all right.
Okay, Igna's the witness.
For the future of Vodland.
You need some healing. Here, grab the concoction. Actually, grab an elixir. Aww. Fine. Come on, Chris.
It's over. I must lead them well.
You need healing.
Apologies. Let's make this.
Still in it.
You're gonna stand here. That is great.
Sorry.
Yeah, go there.
Let's try this.
At the ready.
That's the spirit. Ah! Make a difference.
Hang on a minute. This is the first time I've realised she only has a shield and attack like Gerald does. I just realised that. I never noticed that before. I can't believe I never noticed that.
Steady now.
A nobleman does his duty.
Leave it to me.
I think my light bulb's about to die. Move that.
No strength left.
I'm doing it.
Okay, who's next?
Oh, there's no door there, that's why. Duh. I was like, where's the opening the door? There's no door there. Shoot this guy in the face.
I will destroy you. All right, who's next? Still far from the top.
We've much to discuss, but first, let us dispense with the riffraff. It is a noble's duty, after all.
Right. I can't remember if it's only when you defeat him or if one of these guys are aggro that he starts running. So I'm just not going to risk it. But I want to talk to everyone. Not you. But
You've been alive all this time? Where have you been hiding? Never mind. Talk later.
Professor, boy, am I glad to see you. How did we end up in this situation?
Right, he's giving me out the way.
Professor, it's been too long. I do want to chat, but first let's handle these criminals.
Do a 10%. On what? Yeah, a 10% from what?
I'm
Alright, Lawrence, I need you to come down here. I need your cancer. Might as well use the chest piece I've got.
Thank you.
Crest of Gloucester that restores HP every turn. Cast of Food Condensara. If I didn't butcher that pronunciation.
Leave it to me. Sorry.
Right, you're actually going to put Failnut away. Yeah, Violet can make his way around there as well. Curse Ashian sword.
Is that really you, Professor? It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again.
Oh no!
What's my strategy?
Professor? Is it really you?
At the ready.
Let's make this quick. Ugh. The instant we arrived, we're neck deep in battle. We should have arrived late.
Thanks. Right, who wants a tank and arrow?
Shall we?
You can. You tank 2 arrows.
My orders?
Predictable.
Shall we? Come, I have an idea.
Why is the soldier always missing? Wow.
We've got to try.
It's just something about the RNG that I don't understand. Because the
Shall
soldier
we?
is just always missing. A Tempest Land doesn't kill it. Bad.
I can still fight.
Now you're poisoned, like a loser.
Steady now. No mercy.
But they did it.
I've got to...
Tempest Land's bad.
What's my strategy?
Really?
There's no turning back now.
No, I like Tempest Land.
At the ready.
Okay, I'll just do this then.
My moment has arrived.
Sorry to do that.
Sorry, but I must.
Shall we? You're making me work. Never let your guard down.
I don't understand, right, how I've missed
My orders?
80% assault troop, but I've landed like 70% crit. That's what I want to know.
No! I'm not the one you want. I guess I've got no choice.
have a long way to go.
It isn't looking good for us. Should we retreat?
So he revealed his true identity. Catch him and recover the treasure.
Oh, don't worry, he's locked in.
Leave it to me.
Move on the way.
I'll do my best.
Stand that side.
Let's make this quick.
That side.
No hesitation! This could turn the tides.
Okay, counterpoint though. He's probably disillusioned with everything that's been happening over the past 5 years. Everything got that? Probably quite annoyed that everything happened over the past 5 years. Okay, but Jim, there's been a war for 5 years. You know, we don't know what they've been through. Oh, why can't you use that one more point of magic?
I'm sorry.
So you can do that.
I'm giving this all I've got.
And like Cynthia, I expect you to watch Yeah, I feel like if war was happening for 5 years across the whole country, people would be quite disillusioned with killing people.
I thought it would be easy money. Maybe it wasn't meant to be.
We took care of that. Are you sufficiently warmed up, Teach?
Just a warm-up. Just a warm-up. Hunting by daybreak.
I'm exhausted. What gives, Professor? I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens.
How are you still alive?
I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Blame Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. You couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
You... When I kill people, I'm haunted about what I've done. There is a sweet taste of alcohol makes the sting of my actions go away. Or something like that. You haven't killed anyone,
That was
as far
fun.
as I know.
In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garreg Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodlan. It's a critical strategic location.
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Ooh.
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself. That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
Leader man.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope I'll be of use to everyone.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain. It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
I'll give it some thought.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take all of that into consideration as you decide.
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin. And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Nah. The gang's back.
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
Why are you here?
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day. That of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. Though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard.
Why do Claude and Seth have the same facial hair, just colored different color?
Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah! This is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
The believers are mourning this destruction.
I agree. Maybe we left it alone for too long. We must do something about this.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.